Hi, welcome to Downshift. My name is Matt. And this is a BMW M3 Competition. And it's a special one! This is a 2023 BMW M3, and there are two major things different from last year. This is the competition, which means the S58 3-liter twin-turbo straight-six makes 503 horsepower and 479 pound-feet, thanks to some additional boost pressure. Power still goes through the incredible ZF 8-speed automatic gearbox, and this competition has xDrive all-wheel drive, or four-wheel drive if you want to get technical. However, this 2023 is the LCI, which means it's the updated pinnacle of the sports sedan. And this is the Yara edition, which celebrates 50 years of BMW's M. And when you think of BMW, specifically the M division, you probably think of M3, right? Of course you do, which is why the Edition 50 Yara is so special. Each one of these 500 limited edition M3s comes in the press color associated with a certain generation of M3. What we have is Cinnabar Red, which is the most iconic M3, the first M3, the E30. I love the E30 generation so much that I used to own one before a Subaru killed it, but the E30 generation saw the inception of the M3. It was a true homologation car, which means it was race car first, but according to the rules, BMW had to make a few street versions. That E30 M3 was a huge hit back then, and today you can see clean examples approaching six figures for a car that was 30 grand brand new. But we're not here to dwell on the past too long, because what we have underneath us right now is the scalpel of sporting precision. This G80 generation M3 is the most powerful, the fastest, and the most lethal M3 ever made. And it comes with a big change that we've never seen before from an M3, and that's all-wheel drive. And when you start pushing this amount of power this quickly to the ground, there comes a point where you simply need more traction. This M3 competition with the ZF 8-speed and the xDrive system will hit 60 miles an hour in the low 3 seconds. So great, it's fast, Hellcats are fast. That doesn't mean that it can do this. This M3 has the sharp front end, the aggressive tire, the LSD, the tight adaptive suspension, and the all-wheel drive traction to turn anyone into a track day menace. This Edition 50 Yara isn't just a nostalgic paint package. You get things like carbon fiber splitters, carbon diffuser, carbon lip spoiler, carbon roof, which means you get a curb weight of under 2 tons. And you can feel the benefits of all of that behind the wheel. There's been an argument recently that modern M3s have kind of lost their emotional side, and they've become singularly focused on being outright pace machines. And this thing is clinically fast, but this Edition 50, especially with the E30 Cinnabar Red, this feels personal. This feels emotional to me. So let's step outside before I start weeping. Now, when you start to think about a sports car, you think about things like a carbon fiber roof, big brakes, aggressive tires. I mean, it's all here, right? This M3 Competition xDrive is as jarringly quick and aggressive and performance-oriented as it's ever been. But let's talk about some of the more special details for this Edition 50. We talked about this getting the E30 Cinnabar Red, which looks spectacular. The overarching design is very M3, which we've discussed at length. But there are a lot of little Yara details all over. Carbon fiber splitter, anniversary roundels on the hood, the trunk lid, and the wheels, anniversary door sills, the carbon fiber roof, carbon lip spoiler, and carbon surrounded exhaust. On the exterior then, it looks like a really aggressive M3. The only thing that I might have wanted to see is a special Edition 50 or a Yara badge on the trunk lid, but they sorted that on the interior, so let's check that out. And then in the cabin here, it's still very familiar M3, for the most part at least, with some nice special details and one very big change to the dashboard. Remember at the beginning when I said 2023 was an LCI or facelifted version for the M3 and the rest of the 3 Series lineup? It's hard to tell from the exterior, but it's plain as day here in the cabin. What you have adorning the dash is now BMW's new Idrive 8 infotainment technology. We've covered this system in the iX, the i4, and the new X7. The new system, like most new systems, bring more buttons into the screen to clean up the design of the cabin. This one, though, retains a lot of the usability by keeping things that you use all the time right at your fingertips, like your climate controls. You also get bigger screens for your dash and your infotainment screen itself. The graphics are new and awesome, and the system itself is quick and responsive. Overall, I don't have any complaints, but I also said this had some special Yara details in here. First of all, the carbon fiber trend continues in here with a carbon center console that has a special edition placard, seats with some additional M touches, you get a carbon fiber steering wheel, you get carbon fiber shift paddles, and you get some more M color details in the rear seat headrests. And of course, we mentioned the door sills get a special treatment as well. And the rest of it is an M3, which means it's got solid build, luxuries like heated and cooled seats, and the practicality and usability of a real rear seat and a nice sized trunk. So with that, let's get into the final thoughts. So the 2023 BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50 Yara. It's a mouthful, but it means something. The BMW enthusiast community is large and passionate, so to have something like this celebrating 50 years of M in the M3 in an exclusive press color from your favorite generation of M3, that's pretty special. So thanks to my friends at International BMW for letting me have a go.